Over the past year, Turner Wise has become one of the more exciting new artists to watch in the Line Rider world. Wise has primarily created a niche for himself with two distinct flavors of symbolic artistry. The first comes through his use of symbol to interpret the song's lyrics straightforwardly, merging some of the most effective forms of comic montage into the world of Line Rider.
And I'm proud to be an American. Me and my friends are platypus. Me and my friend made a comic book, and guess how long it's...
The second, and the one we'll cover more deeply today, comes through his use of symbol to create a form of visual notation, interpreting abstract sounds instead of concrete words. Let's talk about angst. I'm Off the Deep End, and this is Line Rider In Depth. Angst is Turner Wise's first track in 6 months, and it's presented as a sequel to his previous track, Overthinker. It's not hard to find similarities between the two. Wise reuses several of the most prominent visual motifs from Overthinker in Angst, and Wise is careful to preserve the same patterns of narrative, with atmospheric electronica and tastefully sampled psychology lectures from the late philosopher Alan Watts once again taking center stage for the track's audio.
And then you think, can I observe the thinker thinking the thoughts?
This is where the structural similarities end. In Angst, Wise has introduced several changes in how he's approached its pacing and theming that drastically improve upon many of Overthinker's more significant flaws while maintaining the unique perspective on abstract musical notation that makes Overthinker compelling. Two subtle inclusions to notice in Angst are the night sky visuals and the groundedness of the lines Bosch interacts with during the build-up. Both of these details have the effect of enhancing the sense of speed during critical moments in the track, while giving it a more coherent philosophy on structure and space. These are two aspects of Overthinker that are largely underserved and contribute to a framing that can be difficult for the viewer to resolve. In Angst, these elements serve as a welcome contrast from the peaceful preamble it follows and the abstract jungle that comes after the drop. By making the choice to include a more familiar setting in the middle of Angst, Wise bridges two brilliant track sections in a way that he fails to do in Overthinker. Wise has also tightened his execution across other parts of Angst. The opening and resolution are more precise and aren't afraid to be a bit more subtle, leading to some great moments in the slower sections. Wise has also put some serious work into refining his visual vocabulary. Rather than working with multiple motifs that express separate ideas, Angst pares the notation down to a few key elements and uses variations on them when the song calls for a particular change in expression. The result is a track that's considerably more streamlined and more fluently communicates Wise's artistic intent. Angst is a worthwhile watch if you're interested in seeing an artist hone their skills in a public space in ways that are easy to learn from. I think the conceptual space for this pair of tracks is at the point where Wise can safely let it rest, and I would be happy to see him explore and iterate on new and different concepts in the way that he has here. This is a great way for the Line Rider world to kick off 2020, and I hope Wise keeps us thinking about the way we make art for years to come. Thanks for watching the second episode of Line Rider In Depth. Check out Angst, Overthinker, and the rest of Turner Wise's YouTube channel here. Also check out our other video essays on Line Rider, and if you want to support us, click on the link in the description to buy us a coffee. Tell us which Line Rider track you would like us to examine in depth next in the comments below.